There's no way you can contact them, either by phone, internet, fax. They don't want you to be able to resolve your phone. And then that got me, again, when I got a notice from the IRS, he said, oh, we're only going to give you a refund of $7. It was supposed to be 8 something.
Oh my gosh.
It's like,
Did you do your own or did
I did my own.
That's why you want H&R Block.
Well, they didn't say that I had made a mistake. For some reason, they just.
Hi, welcome. Come on in. Today we're using a chair mat. We have the bolster. Bye. God bless you. Well, get your slip. Go ahead. I don't hear the music playing. All right, let me make an adjustment here. Not hearing music. Oh, I think it went to sleep. Technology is wonderful. There it is. I was just asleep on this end. Okay, come to a comfortable seat. Seated in a nice sturdy chair, couch, wherever it is you find yourself. Bring your attention to the quality of your mood and the thoughts that you're having right now. Allow your attention to move to your breath. Where's your breath at in relation to what's occurring in your mood and in your thoughts? No need to change, fix, or make anything happen. Simply inquiring into what's going on. Allow your attention to move into the whole body. So feeling the whole body, your whole being. Perhaps you notice the peripheral of your being, your outer edges, so to speak. And then allow attention to move to more subtle details. The feeling of your body at rest on the surface that you're seated or lying on. The sense of comfort, perhaps, from being supported. Feeling your sits bones. Allow your attention to move into your face. Allow the jaw to be at ease, that comfort and that sense of release in the jaw. Carry a lot of tension in the jaw. Allow the teeth to gently part from each other. Take the tongue away from the roof of your mouth or the back of your teeth. Perhaps your lips are gently parted, truly at ease. Allow the face to be at ease. That sense of the mask that we wear, all the muscles that are active, just gently releasing into this feeling of comfort. And if you haven't invited your eyes to close, please do so, or use an area about 3 to 6 feet in front of you to gently look at. Today we're going to use a mudra. A mudra is a hand gesture that helps us to focus on our breathing. It could help us focus on a meditation, and they're utilized to emphasize specific things within the body, breath. And the mudra for today is Bayou Mudra, and Bayou is basically a type of breath. And this is a gesture of wind for activating the air element. And basically what you're going to do is you've got your hands out, and we're going to bring our index fingers in and put the thumb over the top of them, like so. Fingers are spread. And then we're going to take those hands and you can place them on your thighs, on your knees, if you're seated on the floor in easy pose. And as you hold Bayou Mudra, take several natural breaths to attune to all the feelings and sensations awakened by the gesture. Sense each inhalation expanding your rib cage evenly, while each exhaling breath allows your chest, side ribs, and upper back to soften and relax completely. Take several breaths to notice how this alternating expansion and release cultivates greater lightness and ease throughout your entire being. To enhance your sense of lightness and ease, you will embark upon a journey to an area of snow-covered peaks. As you begin your journey, your trail is naturally framed by wild flowers and tall trees. as your face is caressed by a gentle breeze. The sky is bright blue and crystal clear. And in the distance, mountains stretch across the horizon endlessly, cultivating a sense of openness that allows you to breathe more freely. As you breathe more freely, you become sensitive to the surrounding beauty. The wild flowers waving gracefully, white clouds floating gently, and the sun's rays warming your entire being. Touched by the beauty of your surroundings, you deepen your connection to the natural world, sensing your breath as a natural giving and receiving, and opening an ongoing conversation with the entire web of creation. As you journey higher, the air becomes light, fresh, and clear, and you soon arrive at a meadow with butterflies gently floating in the mountain air. A soft breeze invites you to sit and take in the scenery. A landscape of valleys, farms and fields, and in the distance, a panorama of snow-covered peaks that evokes within you a sense of lightness of being. Take several breaths to absorb this lightness within all dimensions of your being, within the cells of your body, in the flow of your breath, and within your thoughts and feelings. Lightness permeates your being. Your heart opens naturally, allowing you to embrace your life and all beings with an expanded sense of lightness and ease. Affirm your lightness of being, repeating the following 3 times. I open my heart to embrace life completely. I open my heart to embrace life completely. I open my heart to embrace life completely. Slowly release the gesture. Take several breaths to rest in your essential lightness. And if you're ready to invite your eyes to open, please do so. If you're not ready, just allow yourself to integrate these essential qualities of lightness from the air element Bayou. You can continue with your eyes closed. I'm going to move the bolster out of the way. Slide forward, release my hands towards the floor, feeling the sits bones connected to the chair or the surface that you're resting upon. Feeling your spine growing tall, head reaching towards the ceiling. The heaviness of the arm, the lightness of the head, neck and shoulders. Sense into the palms of your hands, feeling warm or tingling. Perhaps you notice the touch of air upon your skin, either warm or cool. The body alive with sensation inside and out. The hinges of the jaw still at ease. Can you flip your palms forward, expand the hands out, and then gently release. And then we'll expand the hands out and gently release. I'm going to bring your arms back, reaching your hands back, and flex your hands. So the fingers are moving up towards the ceiling. Release, bringing your fingers towards your forearms. And try that a few times if it feels okay. Not forcing anything. If the body doesn't want to move here, it's okay. Respect it. Then we're going to bring those arms further up. Taking a moment, allowing the muscles, and the tendons, the joints across the body. Expand the fingers wide and release, and expand the fingers wide and release. And again, we're going to try that point and flex and point and flex. Come back to more neutral stance. Take that position a little bit further back and then release, and we're going to come up, flexed hands up a little bit higher, so maybe in alignment with those shoulders, and take it back further. Allow the body to respond and move into the stretch, feeling deeply into the body. Expand the fingers wide and release. And expand one more time and release. And try point and flex. And come to a more neutral state, noticing how there's a difference in the body, feeling more relaxed or perhaps more open. I want to say the word relaxed. Did you ever relax when somebody told you to relax? It never happens, right? Okay, so go ahead and flex those hands, and we're going to take a moment and move into the shoulders. So I want you to lift those shoulders up to your ears, and then bring them to neutral, and then push those shoulder blades down, and then come back to a more natural position here. Let's try one more time. We're going to lift them up high, go to neutral, and then push them down, and then release. Let's take the hands back. Hands are flexed, and you're going to bring them up. Now you should really start feeling this across the chest, in addition in the forearms, elbow. Take those hands, take them wide, and release, and wide, and release. And then we're going to bring the hands down and up, so that point and flex for the hands, so to speak. And up, and then come to neutral, and check it out. How do you feel here? We're going to do one more here. So flexing the hands, there that tension is, yes, and then take them up just a bit higher and back. Fingers wide and release. Fingers wide and release. Point and flex. And back to neutral. Take your hands back, give it a little flex, see if it's opened up any. Release. And we're going to slowly bring those hands down. Take a breath, inhale it in, and open mouth side out. And again, inhaling in, and open mouth side out. And can you take a moment and sense into the palms of your hands, into the arms, or allow attention to go wherever sensation is the strongest. Perhaps it's your lips or your chest. Okay, and then we'll bring the hands to the thighs and step it out. Go in a circular motion, so you're going to come across to the side and move in a circular fashion, and you can go back if you like. And again, everything is changeable, adjustable. If your back is fussy, you can do smaller rotations, or you can abstain and do something else that feels good. Let's move in the opposite direction. So coming out to the side, circling around, and back, and circle. And let's do one more. And then I'd like to ask you to come to the side and just hold here. Feeling the stretch from the hip up. Perhaps you feel it through the back body, and come on up. We're going to just work on one side now. So from static to dynamic, we're working through the stretch in the body. And one more. And come across to the other side, just checking it out. You know, it's like, hey, what's up, body? What's going on, right? That's what all this is about. And coming up. And now we're going to try 3 dynamics. You're going to come across and up, and across and up. And one more. And take 2 open mouth sighs here. And again. And allow your attention to move to wherever sensation is the strongest in the body at this moment in time. Okay, so we're going to come down on the forearm. We're going to keep the legs open like so. You're going to come down onto the forearm, and we're going to work with opening the ribs. So we want this lightness and ease within the body. So we're releasing the other hand down to the floor, and then try reaching to the floor with the fingers and add the ribs into it this time. So you're reaching or striving to touch the floor, round your back out, and then release. Let's try it again. So round that one side of the body, reaching those fingers, reach, reach, reach. Good, and then release. Sweep the hand up and allow it to come past where it would be vertical, a little back behind. Maybe you can take a look up if it feels okay in your neck. See the hand. And then unwind the head, bring the hand back to reaching for the ceiling, and then come across and over, more of a traditional side bend. Breathe into the ribs. And now we're going to reach for the corner, reach for the corner. So get that low back involved. Stretch that low back open. And then we're going to release that arm down. Go ahead and press your hands into your thighs and come on up. And take a moment here. And can you sense into that side body that you just opened? And do a comparison to the other side. And then we're going to move into the other side. So you're going to come down onto that forearm, release the hand towards the floor, and we're going to reach those fingertips to the floor, rounding out that side of the back body, pushing into the shoulders, asking the shoulders to open, and then release, relax, and we'll do that striving one more time. So reach those fingers, round out that part of the body, and then release. Now we're going to sweep that arm up. Go past neutral, and if it feels okay, gently look up, and then release the head and neck from the move. Then you're going to come back to fingers reaching to the ceiling and traditional side bend over. And straighten up a little bit and reach for the corner. Nicely done. Come on back up. More of a neutral position. And then we're going to release the hand down. Apologies. And then hand to the thigh. Other hand to the thigh. Come on up. And do walk your feet towards each other, and take a moment here with 2 open mouth sighs. So breathing in deeply and sighing out. And again, breathing deeply and sighing out. All right. We're going to use the knees as a support here, and we'll move into a spinal wave. So you're going to draw the chin and the chest forward with an arch in the back, and you're looking up. And then you're going to drop back, round the back, drop the chin, tuck the pubic bone toward the rib cage. Exhale that breath out. And come forward, inhale it forward. And exhale it back. And come to neutral here. And take an inhale with me. And as you come forward, exhale forward. And inhale back. Exhale forward. And inhale back. And come on up. And we're going to do 2 open mouth sighs here. One more. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Stay here for 2 breaths. And inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, bring your ear to your shoulder. 2 breaths. And change your position. So now we're changing the position of the nose. So now the nose and the eyes, if they were open, are looking down past the thigh to the floor. 2 breaths. And with your next inhale, inhale the head up. Back to center. Exhale. Take an inhale. Exhale your shoulder on the other side. Staying for 2 breaths here. Change the direction or the orientation of the head. We're looking now with the nose, the eyes past the hips. Two breaths. Feels okay and you're ready, inhale the head up and come back to center. Just take a moment, notice, do you feel any different? Check in with the quality of the mood, the thoughts. And allow attention to move to your breathing. How does your breathing feel in comparison to when you first started? I'm going to take a moment. You're going to slide forward. So you're hinging at the hips. The palms are going to come on up. You're going to rest on your elbows here. Sensing into the spine, the back body. So feeling your ribs perhaps moving with the breath. And look at your lap, and we want to have our feet close enough to be able to support our torso. We're going to flip those palms and bring them to the shins. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands closer towards the feet, wherever is comfortable for you and your body. Not a competition. This is about you doing your work to help the body open, help the body release anything it needs to release. And feel your breath in your back body. Breath in the ribs. If it feels okay, release the head. Breathing into the side ribs, your side body. And breathing into the front body, noticing the compression. One more breath. And you're going to gently lift up and look out in front of you, transferring one hand to the thigh, the other hand to the thigh, and gently pressing in, using your arms, helping yourself come on up. Take a moment here. And we're going to take 2 open mouth sighs. So big breath in. Just like you're fogging up a mirror. Nicely done. So if it feels okay, let's go ahead and walk those feet back a bit. We're going to transfer the body weight into the feet, hinging forward and coming up to stand. So coming up however it feels the most appropriate for you. And here, taking a moment, now that we've released that upper torso, neck, shoulders, the arms, from any tension, can you experience a lightness experienced from the breath? So it's easier to breathe. Envisioning the cells of your body receiving oxygen. Envisioning the heart feeling lighter. And seeing your mind alight with this sense of lightness. Lightness in thought, lightness in mood. going to invite your eyes to open. We're going to take the chair and we're going to bring it to the side now. So the chair is going to move to the end of the mat or wherever it is that you're at. We'll move to the lower body now. So with me, please take an inhale and we're going to describe a big circle around the body, like there's a big halo around the body. And release. Just bring it down. We'll do that one more time. And take an inhale with it. So inhaling up. And exhaling down. Noticing if there's still any tension in the ribs. All right, and we're going to take one more, bring it up. And this time, we're going to take those hands forward, place your hands to the chair. We're going to try a little supported down dog here. So you're going to step those feet back until you feel a comfortable stretch. And here we're aiming for the entire torso or the entire spine. You want to feel that stretch in the torso. We'll get to the legs in a minute. So I can still feel a stretch, which indicates to me I still need a little bit more opening in my torso. Breathe into it. Now we're going to draw it into the legs. So bend a knee. And bend the other knee. So you're drawing that stretch down into the legs. And so we know that opening the back of the upper leg helps your back actually. So we want to open the legs, helping the back, particularly if you have back issues. Yes. Okay, so come up a little bit so you're not so far into the shoulders. I noticed I was sinking a bit. And step your feet wide. And then take a moment, see how this feels. Perhaps drop down a little bit more with the chest, if it feels okay in the shoulder. And then lift yourself up a bit and press your hip to me. So you're pressing the hip out towards me. This should open the IT band and the inner thigh. And then come to center and try it on the other side. So this is an icky stretch because it makes you have an icky face, right? You can't see it, it's hiding. All right, and then come through center, press that hip to me again. And press to the other side. Good, and then come back. All right, look up. So we want to take all the way out of the arms, so the legs have a majority of the weight. Notice how it feels. Take 2 breaths. Open mouth side out. And one more. Okay, so we're gonna lift up, looking forward, and walk those feet in first. And we're gonna take a split leg stance here. So one foot's gonna come forward, and I don't want to take it too close to the chair because I'm gonna drop a knee here. And I don't mean like an NFL drop a knee. I mean I'm gonna drop a knee, right? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna come forward, drop that pelvis down so you get a good stretch across your hip flexor. All right, and then release your hands from the chair, and we're going to straighten that front leg. And from here, you can take your toes in. And then take your toes out. Woo-wee. Okay, and then come back to a more neutral foot. And if you like, you can flex it, and you're going to really feel that in your calf if your calf is tight. And then try to take the sole of the foot to the floor. So really opening up that ankle, and then flex toes to nose, and sole of the foot to the floor. One more. And to the floor. That feel okay? Draw that leg back. Flip your toes. Sit back. So we're opening the soles of the feet. Be gentle with yourself. Okay, and then come forward. So we're going to take that other leg, bring it forward. And then from here, you can drop the hips as low as you like. So you may be here comfortable. You may want to flip your other back foot and really drop and open here. It's all up to you, individual preference, choice, and ability. And don't forget the bone structure that you have, because that plays a part too. Okay, now come back. And we're going to take toes in. And take toes out. Here comes the best stretch, huh? Yeah. Isn't that just wonderful? How tight all of that tissue is in there, and then bring the sole of the foot towards the floor and come back, and the sole of the foot to the floor, and one more time, toes to nose, and the sole of the foot to the floor. Gently bring that leg back. However you get it back there, grab hold of that dude and bring him back. And for this side now, we're going to flip those hands. And if this is a good stretch, this is great. If you want a little bit more, you can lean back. Unwind that and bring those feet around. And we're getting ready to place our legs up onto the chair, rather, which is a modification of Viparita Carini, which is legs up the wall. But first, we're going to do a little twist. And the twist can be here with your leg and foot side by side. If you want a little bit more, you can bring the foot to the outside of the other leg. And we're going to give that leg a nice gentle hug and begin to work through a twist here. You can add your head and neck into it, looking more deeply. The foot go, and again you can bring the foot to the inside, roughly around where the knee is. It can be out here too, it doesn't matter. We can bring it to the outside, and we're going to reach, wrap our hand and arm around that leg and begin to deepen that twist. To center and take your feet forward. And can you just gently come forward and take a few open mouth sighs here? Please try one more. Come on up. And then we're going to take our legs up onto the chair. You're sliding close. Now you can do this with the couch. You can do this with a wall. Bringing legs up. Want the chair, so our chairs are turned to the side for those with long legs. You can see Cindy's feet are off of the chair. That's because her forelegs are longer than the length of the chair, and we don't want our legs muscles to be doing anything but resting. Feels okay, bring your legs down, and we'll move into a supported Foosh pose. And this is just taking a bolster. You can take a blanket, a towel, a pillow, and fold it up. We'll make it smaller, and then align it with your spine. Gently lower yourself down on it. And if you have, any back conditions and this does not feel good, if you have shoulder issues, perhaps you need support under your arms to prop yourself up. Even lifting your head up, if you have a tight chest, can help make this posture more accessible to you. Do what you need to help yourself feel supported. And again, making another switch if it feels okay. Do come off of that bolster or the prop that you have. Allow yourself to be in a rest position, whatever your favorite is. If laying on your back feels good, do that. You want to lay on your side. Allow it to be inviting, restful, or easeful. And you're welcome to stay where you're at. I'm going to come up and I'm going to close with a prayer for love, peace, and light. And you can be seated in a chair, move onto the pillow or bolster or blanket that you have, finding easy pose. So it's love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me, love unto me, love in my surroundings, love to all, love to the universe. Bring your hands to prayer and draw the prayer into your heart. Next is peace. So it's peace before me, peace behind me, peace at my left, peace at my right, peace above me, peace below me, peace unto me, peace in my surroundings, peace to all, peace to the universe. Hands to prayer and draw the prayer into your heart. The last is light. Light before me, light behind me, light at my left, light at my right, light above me, light below me, light unto me. Light in my surroundings, light to all, light to the universe. Again, hands to prayer. Draw the prayer into your heart. And to close, love to all, peace to all, light to all. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, and I hope it's full of lightness.